What we try and do is to try and build mathematical models or qualitative models so that we can foresee what might happen to biodiversity and ecosystem services in the future. And essentially we do that for two reasons. One is so that we can have a function of alert, so that we can get decision makers and the general public and the scientific community to think about those things that might be coming up in the future. Coral reefs are a very good example of that. It's mostly through scenarios that both the scientific community and decision makers have become aware that rising global temperatures and ocean acidification will be a major issue for coral reefs in the next couple of decades. So that's the function of alert. The second thing that you want to do with scenarios is be much more proactive instead of just being reactive in terms of managing human impacts on nature. And so what we tend to do is that we wait until we see a problem and then we run around and we try and fix all those different problems. And what we really need to be doing is getting much more ahead of the ball and trying to anticipate those problems so that we can take action before we get to those problems and maybe even avoid some of the more serious problems. If models and scenarios can help us with that, to explore different management options, to try and foresee what would happen in the future if we did one thing versus another, then that can help us be much more proactive in our management of nature.